this is one you'll get on the homework for this week. If you scroll through the timeline, you'll actually find that she already has a handful of animations in here for you. This is just a running animation, one frame of a possible running animation. This is a jump up, okay? This is a falling down, right? When you're going down, you transition to this pose. This one is like a freaked out pose, and then this one is a dynamic action pose, okay? So when you want to go in here, basically you want to find a place on the timeline where there is no keyframe. And that is where you can go in and start going into post mode and adjusting your animation, okay? You can go in and start messing with bones. If you turn on the little auto keying, it will store that in an animation, a keyframe automatically. If you don't have this on, then you need to remember to make an adjustment like this, and then press I, and that will insert keyframe storage for that change you just made. If you don't remember this, guess what's going to happen, okay? You can do this animation. So what kind of animation should we do? Okay, let's do like a big kick animation. So I'm going to bring this leg up here and extend it like this, right? So a big like WWE kick or something like that, all right? Cool animation, you work super hard on it, or not an animation, cool pose, you work super hard on it. Guess what? If you adjust the timeline even slightly, you just lost all your work, okay? If you make even a tiny change, okay, and you go into edit mode, you accidentally hit tab, okay, your character is back in the T pose, and when you go back, you've lost your pose, okay? And so you want to be really careful about this. We're going to have a lot of students lose a lot of work to this. I recommend just turning on the auto keyframe. Try and remember to turn it off later, or you could get blown up. If you accidentally leave your timeline on an existing frame that has keyframes, you will overwrite the existing data there, and you'll lose some of the poses you actually want, okay? But in any case, let me see if I can show you something, okay? Can I go, can I find, where's my object? Where is my vertex groups? Where are you? I gotta get over here to the actual object. Let's go to this object. Let's go and find the vertex groups. I think it's right here in data. Okay. Let me see. Where are they? Where are they? No, no. Okay. Let me see. Vertex groups, shape key. Let's go to weight names. Okay. So over here, let me see here. Yes, there you go. So right here, you can see something strange, right? So Daisy's torso area, this object is kind of taken on this strange shape. What's happening here is we are being shown which bones of the armature influence which vertices of the object. So if we look up here, it's really hard to see, but look here. We are currently focused on a bone, a vertex group called neck. Now this vertex group corresponds to a bone that we can find. It's under head, I'm guessing. Can we find, well, it might not, it might be under torso. Yeah, it probably is. Maybe? Let's actually find out. So I'm going to go to object mode, I'm going to go to my vertex. Let's go to edit. Let's click on this. Where's this object? Armature. I think it's going to be low torso, up torso. There you go. There's the bone right there. It's under the armature object. So I'm going to go to this torso object. I'm going to go to weight paint, and it's showing me, hey, these are the vertices that are highly impacted by the movement of this tiny bone in the neck. When this bone moves, all of these vertices will move with it. However, the vertices down here, where you see this green coloring, will move a little bit with it. And the blue down here will not be affected by this neck bone at all. If I change my vertex group, I can see that now we are focusing on this up torso bone that is right here. This is the upper torso bone. And I can see that, you know, the kind of geometry in like the gut area is a little bit affected, but up here in the upper torso, this geometry is super affected. Okay, and down here, barely any effect at all. What I could do to mess with this is I could actually go in, and I think I can paint. Let me see, can I paint the strength here. I think maybe, let me see here. I think there's some things I have to do. But in the homework, you will actually go in and you'll have to fix some of these paintings. You'll have to paint and fix these weights, they're called, so that certain bones do not influence certain other parts of the mesh. Okay? This is a very common issue, and this is the kind of issue that I showed you a bit earlier, right here, where some of the bones in this mesh are affecting geometry that it should not. Okay? So when we try and pose this leg, we've got a bone down here that's affecting part of Mario's shoe, but it's just ruining the entire thing. Okay? So you're going to be going in and fixing that using the weight painting mode. You'll finally need to use this mode and to do some interesting stuff. Okay, and then low torso. And if you want to see the other bones from other objects, like in the hair or the face, we can click on that. We can go to weight paint, and we can start to see all the bones like in the hair. Lots of bones in the hair affect different parts of the hair. Okay, this bone affects this area. The head bone right up here, this bone affects all this stuff in front, a little bit of the stuff in the back, and all that stuff. Okay? So, our models are getting a bit more complex. In particular, we are now starting to add metadata to these models. Okay? We're adding these objects that the user never sees. It doesn't affect the visuals, but it does affect our ability to manipulate the mesh and get to do things that we want to do efficiently. Okay? And so, that's the kind of thing that you're going to be doing this week on this homework. All right? And yeah, I hope you really enjoy it. There's a lot of room for creativity here. You're going to encounter a lot of interesting meshes. One I'm really excited about is, let me see, where's the fan game? Does anyone remember this animation? We'll be doing a little bit of that. Fan gamers down below, you will get to grab any existing model that you want from the internet. You could grab a Sonic model, right? You could grab any model that you want. Someone name a game for me that you played, that you like. Yes? Fossil Fighters. Is that like a DS game?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I remember that game. Let's go to the models resource and see if we can find anything for Fossil Fighters. Maybe we can. Fossil. Okay? Fossil Falls, Dinosaur Nest, Fossil Fighters, Heroes Trophy.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Yeah, technically, this is just.
Oh, it's just a different game. Oh, okay. Fossil Fighters 3D mesh.
I don't.
Oh,
Weird.
okay. You can go to Sketchfab as well. Is it? Third one now. This one? Oh, yeah. There we go. Cool, okay. So, you're going to get the chance to go and find any mesh that you're choosing. This could be from a film, this could be from a game, this could be from the model's resource, this could be from Sketchfab, or anywhere. You're going to get a chance to go and grab whatever character you've always thought was cool, and you're going to go in and you're going to give them a rig. And then you're going to create some cool poses that you typically find in a game, okay? You're going to see these kind of poses all the time. Running, jumping, attacking, victory, some sort of failure pose. Because these are the poses you will need to have for your final project at the end of the course, okay? That when we bring things into Unity, they're going to work correctly, okay? So we want to get you used to making these kind of animations and poses. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm curious what kind of characters you'll choose. Yeah, I hope you have fun, okay? So does anyone have any questions on this topic? Yeah, sorry it was a little bit sloppy. I got Celsius out there. You're not supposed to bring that drink in here. I got a Celsius out there, number one, because I see all the students drinking it these days. It's like very hot. I think I was up till like about 3 a.m., 4 a.m. again last night, just scrambling to get the lectures finished. Next homeworks, I think are going to be really cool. I'm actually bringing in Lourdes, who did some of the animations for my indie game. So you'll actually be able to see some professional grade animations. Again, this running animation, that you saw of Link. Where is it? Well, it's still in here, is it? Oh, it didn't disappear. And gamer, okay, no, it's up here. This is me after 12 minutes, and this is Lourdes, her work after like an hour. Okay? So pretty good. This little thing flipping through links, sure, it's not her fault. It's the wind. But this looks really pretty impressive. Okay? So we will have a professional chipping in as well. Maybe we'll interview her toward the end of the course to see what her life is like. Have you ever heard of this? It's a very obscure series. It's this Nintendo property called Metroid. Yeah. So she worked on the Metroid Dread game in Steam. Now I think she did some animation. She did some Q&A on that. But so maybe we'll talk to her toward the end of the course. Okay. But anyway, okay. So I will give you got 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes. I actually saved you the 30-minute block this time. I hope you will use it to do your daily model. Today's a day. Okay, look forward to seeing those. Everyone, have a good time on this assignment. Let me know when things get rough so we can polish it a little bit. If things are confusing, ask questions on the Discord. That's how I find out what's confusing and what I need to fix. And otherwise, yeah, rest for a couple days maybe, and then get this homework started. Okay? We'll see you next time. See you on Wednesday. Have a good one. Okay, take care, everyone.
Close connection.
I'm sorry. I just started. Well, maybe what I would do is more complete the essential assignment with the
Hey, you should check out that. Oh yeah, yeah. Some of these really cool. Some of these are also pretty cool. No. He really likes all the mixed models, such as yeah, and also so ones like one thing about tribes was so ones like oh wait yeah ones like this also this thing. Yeah, you don't do your tails either. We just gotta let the seeds grow. Listen. Meanwhile, I can barely do a hardware thing.
Yeah, probably. Well, in general, try and do. I just wouldn't see it's pretty sure it's that easy. But yeah, I think that looks easy.
Fuck you, music.
When you become a teacher, it's like your metric of success is how long it's like when things are going wrong, the emails that's your best proxy. So, as far as things like computing complex models, how do you experiment stuff? Yeah. These are complex steps. Definitely. But before you yeah, if you want to get to halfway point, you start creating these things. Right. That's I don't know. Yeah, I mean, so keeps
Okay, let's not.
but one thing that I hope will also my expertise is just yeah. And one thing I'm hoping will happen is you get like a workplace some of these topics. So if you need something advanced, then yeah, well, I think that's definitely one of my expertise. But I think any questions is huge. So, like my just 5 minute interview web, it'll do something simple. Yeah, it's the truth. Like you can make this 1,000 and if you did, the game would immediately be way cooler. One thing that's interesting to me is that the artist is constantly having an eye for aesthetics, but they also have a good understanding of the film. Like how do players progress with the level? What's this tree? Where's that? And also like figuring out how to locate these layers. models was the same space. Okay? And then she changed the font, she scaled it slightly, and so it changed